7:07 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio. If you're listening on our website, Q92radio.com, good morning. And if you're now watching on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X, good morning to you. So glad you're with us. 330-450-9292. That's our phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Now, this hour, we are giving away 4-day commuter passes to Country Fest, June 11th through the 14th at Clay's Resort. Dirks Bentley, Bailey Zimmerman, Hardy, Warren Ziders, Chase Rice, Ashley Cook, so much more. We are giving away 4-day commuter passes to that coming up this hour. Listen for the cue to call. 8 o'clock hour, we call the grand prize winner of the Buckeye Country Superfest contest with Jelly Roll, Kane Brown, Dasha, and more. Again, you get tickets to that show along with the hotel stay. It's all brought to you by McDaniel Home Improvements. Need a fence? Find them on Facebook at McDaniel Home Improvements. Then we are kicking off a brand new contest. We'll be getting 3 finalists for it once we announce it. We'll be getting 2 at the queue to call in the 9 o'clock hour, 1 on the live video stream. And at 8:30, Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News will be joining us. And in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll be joined by some students from Canton Central Catholic and St. Thomas Aquinas. They're getting ready to graduate or have graduated. Will graduate.
Central, yes. St. Tom.
Yes.
Incoming. Or no, Central tonight, actually, I think.
Yeah, no. My graduation weekend begins tomorrow night.
Yeah,
I'm missing award ceremonies today. Because it's at 8 in the morning.
Oh, why do they do that?
I don't know. I'm always like, how do you expect all the parents to make that? And then every school does it.
You know who else just rallied for this?
What?
Kelly Clarkson.
For the award stuff?
Being during the day because of working parents and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And how it makes them feel like crap parents and it makes them look bad to their kids.
I don't want to go on a rant, but
No, she did.
I would have gone had I been able to, but I would have had to take off work to do that. So, but tomorrow night's the baccalaureate mass.
Okay, I don't understand. Like, I saw it on Marlington's sign that they have one.
Oh, they have one? A mass?
No, it just says baccalaureate.
Baccalaureate?
But like, I don't. What is that?
Don't ask me. I just know it's something I did. Something that I just know it was a mass.
I know my niece had it down in South Carolina. Like, I know that this is not just an Ohio thing, first of all. And second of all, I have no idea what it is. I just know what happens.
Oh, no. Someone will text it. They always do. But
shed some light,
I got the church mass tomorrow night. But I own my first sports jacket now. Not like suit jacket, like sports jacket.
Look at you. You're going to be out on the town, big pimpin'.
It's salmon.
It's the color salmon, huh? Yeah. You are very stylish. Yeah. Your first sports jacket is styling in salmon.
Yeah. I'm going to be that guy in the sports jacket, the shirt, the jeans, and the nice brown shoes.
Look at you. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Yeah. You're wearing it with jeans?
Yeah. All I need is like a tote
Please
bag.
tell me you got loafers.
I would rather wear my Hey Dude. Jamie bought me a pair of dress shoes while she was in.
You cannot wear Hey Dudes with your sports jacket.
I would. I have brown shoes I like, but she bought me other brown shoes she wants me to wear.
And so you will.
It would appear that way. I don't like pointy dress shoes. I find them very weird.
What about square toe?
I like round. Squares, you're trying too hard, and pointy is like, are you a villain? What are you doing? Are you fighting Batman? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a round guy.
Yeah.
For my dress shoes. I have a nice pair of brown dress shoes. I think we'll go great, but we're going with these tomorrow. See how they...
Are they pointy?
A little bit.
Please take a picture of them for me.
More than I'd like them to be.
I want to see what they look like once you put them on.
But, you know what? What do I know I have no sense of style, so what do I know?
Oh, I totally trust her that you're going to look nice.
So there's that. But then we have, graduation on rib burn off with you on Saturday, and then Sunday we got the whole graduation and graduation dinner, and then it's on to getting ready for the grad party.
Yeah.
And I believe the week after that we have the grad party, and then a week, and then we go on vacation. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So that's all we have for you to get today. However, we haven't announced the new contest yet, but you can still go over to the live video feed and make yourself eligible to become a finalist for the new contest when we announce it. All you got to do is head over to the live video feed. You can pick Facebook, YouTube, X, doesn't matter which one. Either one counts. Click the like button, and what should we have them put in the comments?
I'm so prepared today. So this one is like super like up Summer's alley. So let's do a sun because it's so dreary today. So put a sun in the comments if you want to be considered for this. We're going to announce what that contest is coming up at 8 o'clock after we call the winner of the Buckeye Country Superfest tickets.
Click the like, put the sun. It is that simple. Oh, it's already 7:13. It's Dochi, Anxiety. It's Q92. Text in about who their hall pass was. Then someone asked, what's everybody's hall pass? Now, if you don't know what a hall pass is,
I do.
it's kind of a gentleman's agreement between a husband and a wife of a celebrity. That if you had the chance to express yourself physically with that person,
Yeah.
it would be allowed because they're
That's
your
still
hall pass.
really gross. I saw what you did there.
Express your love physically.
Oh.
So I got to be honest, I don't know, and I'm not trying to. I'll think, but I'm trying to think who I'd want as my hall pass now in 2025. I feel like yours would be Matthew McConaughey.
Probably Matthew McConaughey, or well, if I wanted to really be like a cougar,
Cougar.
Jacob Elordi's really good looking.
I don't know who the hell is
And he's
Jacob
crazy.
Elordi.
Oh yeah, Google that. Google that.
What's
up.
he from?
He's in. Well, the only thing I did not see him in because I heard it was gross was Saltburn. But,
I see him now. He ain't nothing special.
it's really without the beard.
I was gonna say with that beard, he looks like he should be in the Civil War.
Yeah. Well, he just doesn't grow a good beard.
Nice to meet you, Colonel Mustard. That's
But he was
blue.
in Euphoria.
Okay.
He's been in some movies here and there. I first saw him just because of like a series of movies that like my daughter watched way back.
Now this would be interesting. Jake, I'd love to know yours, and it cannot be Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, it's got to be a real person.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
Wow, he was ready.
Wow.
Well, I used to like Sabrina Carpenter, but now I'm going with Tate McRae.
Oh, you
She's
know
a-
why? You know
She's
why?
a lot more flexible.
She is, isn't
Did
she?
you see that new music video?
Not the whole music video, but I've seen the clips on TikTok. I mean, she does take her foot and put it up to her head. And she's wearing white clothing and not a lot of it. So, yeah, and she's a good dancer.
Yeah.
She clearly woke up and...
She'll be doing that if she's your hall pass, dancing around.
Growing up, she clearly took tap and jazz. Clearly.
I bet you she lived on a cul-de-sac growing up.
Probably in a cul-de-sac, going to dance, tap and jazz every day. So Tate McRae, I think that is the probably. She's like the sexy pop star now.
Tate McRae?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
like
Gracie
she-
Abrams is really cute.
Cute.
But there's
I said the
don't know.
sexy pop star.
Okay.
Cute and sexy are not the same.
They can be.
They could be.
Slutty
they're
and sexy can
similar.
also be the same.
That's
So
what I'm saying. But what I was saying is Tate is, I think, the sexy young pop star right now. But she's not. I don't feel she's taking it to the levels that we saw back in our day, like Britney and remember when Christina Aguilera went dirty?
yes.
Remember when Miley all of a sudden was
Oh yeah.
like, I don't feel she takes it that far at all,
No.
but she's definitely the sexy young pop star of right now when you think We're 7 minutes away from a look at sports here on Q92. 330-450-9292. The phone number, the text line, 330-269-9292. Good morning, Netflix binge girl checking on the text line. Mustache Master checking in with your weekly reminder. 4 more days till a paid holiday. 4. Oh, yeah, I guess that's right.
Monday.
I consider it after I leave work tomorrow it starts.
Yeah.
Feels like it was 137 more days just yesterday. It does.
That's true.
Yeah. What time does Q92 start Saturday at the Ribs Burn Off?
2 o'clock.
We started 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we'll be there from 2 till 8 collectively. Is that correct?
2 to 8 on Saturday. Yeah. And 3 to 8. 3 to 8 on Friday, 2 to 8 on Saturday, and 12:30 to 4:30 on Sunday.
Yes. I will be there from 2 to 5, and then Sam Berkwin.
Yeah.
We'll be there from our sister station. We'll be there afterwards from 5 to 8. So we'll be there. You'll be hearing us live on the radio station talking about it. You can check our socials for pictures and videos from it as well. And I cannot wait to enjoy some barbecue.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And tomorrow night, Nicolino will be there. You can, it's pop. So New Wave Nation hits the stage tomorrow night. They're just one of 2 bands. I believe Old School Cleveland is also playing tomorrow night. And then you and I get the country day. I'm so excited. Like Country Redford's there. Yeah. Sunday is rock. So I like that they each day has a different genre of music.
It does. There's a car show Saturday too.
Saturday and Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different things that'll be going on there. It's going to be a good time. Hope to see a lot of you guys out there. Plus, you can come up to the Q92 table. It's time to win some prizes.
Yep. And don't forget fireworks. Fireworks on Sunday night, 9:30.
Absolutely. Good morning, Christian and Lauren. This is Trucker Luke. I'll be at baccalaureate graduation, too. My son, Jimmy, is graduating with the not daughter. Oh, really? You're in Ursuline.
And his name's Jimmy?
I
feel like you guys should be friends.
My Jimmy will be at baccalaureate tomorrow night.
They should meet.
So
shake hands.
He'll be there. Trucker Luke. Well, if you see me, say hello. Because God knows I won't walk up to anybody.
Yeah, and don't be offended if he's weird at first.
Oh, hello. Hi. How are you? I don't like human interaction.
It's not you, it's him. Trust me.
Let me see. Good morning, guys. White Van Guy checking on my way to Cleveland. Hope you all have a great day. Well, thank you. A Pink Jeep Girl. Good morning. Good morning, Pink Jeep Girl. Man. Is there a list of rib vendors? Yes, ProFootballHallOfFame.com. If you go there, I was looking at yesterday, they have everything. They have a map where you can see the setup of where everything is going to be, and they have the list of the vendors as well.
You know what I think is also cool is there's 8 rib vendors, which is more than last year. And then there's also 10 other food vendors there. So if you don't like ribs, or you want ribs and some fair fries, or ribs and a lemonade, or ribs and a corn dog, if that's really what you want, you can totally do that.
Yeah, you just got to tell them what you want, what you really, really want.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, are you one of the finalists for the Buckeye Country Superfest contest with Jelly Roll, Kane Brown, Dash of the Hotel Stay? All brought to you by McDaniel Home Improvements. Well, about a half hour, we're calling one of you, making your day and telling you you're the grand prize winner. So if you're a finalist, hey, be ready to go. One of your phones is going to ring at 8 o'clock, but still to come this hour, we got 4-day commuter passes to Country Fest, June 11th through the 14th at Clay's Resort. So be listening for that. Dirks Bentley, Bailey Zimmerman, Hardy, Warren Ziders, Chase Rice, Ashley Cook, and so much more. You can be there all 4 days. We're giving that away. That's all coming up. So is sports right after Shaggy Angel. It's Q92. 4 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Still to come this hour, 4-day commuter passes to Country Fest, June 11th through 14th at Clay's Resort. When I hit the cue to call, be caller number 10. You're going to win a pretty damn cool prize this morning. And if you are a finalist again also for the Buckeye Country Superfest with Jelly Roll, Kane, Brown, and Dasha and more, Ohio State and Columbus, we're calling that winner coming up at 8 o'clock. And a new contest to announce after that. A New Year included contest. And you can try to become a stream finalist now without even knowing what it is. Just head over to the live video feed. It's on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Q92 Radio on Facebook and YouTube, at Q92 on X. Click the like button and put the sun emoji in the comments section. Do that. And no matter what the prize is, you'll have a chance to be our stream finalist coming up.
It's true.
We have that. Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News at 8:30. We're joined by students from Canton Central Catholic and St. Thomas Aquinas. They get ready for graduation. The 9 o'clock hour.
Busy morning.
There's a lot going on.
There is. Also, let's talk about the Country Fest. These are 4-day commuter tickets. And do you know what the value on this is? Like $480.
That's a lot.
You can go to all 4 days, or you can go to 2 days, or you can go to 1 day, or you can go to the first day and the third day.
There's so many different combinations of things you can do with those tickets. It really is incredible.
Right?
And it's a tradition around this area. So happy to hook you up with that. DJ Dinger checking in the text line. Have an amazing morning, y'all. Tomorrow night, Red Dog Saloon. Oh, is that where you're
nice.
The ones and twos? Good morning. I hope everyone has a great day. Well, we hope you have a great day, too. Any chance you guys know if Trucker Luke drives for a company that starts with a G? I do not know.
Trucker Luke, if you could weigh in on that.
Yeah, does your company start with a G? Good morning from Hall of Fame Village. Good morning, Hall of Fame Village.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for checking in.
Glad you are with us. You know, not daughter. It's funny. She's hitting the fields a lot.
Oh my gosh.
She hit it a lot yesterday and the day before, even more.
The emotion.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Childhood's over, friends. It's over.
I mean, you're not in the real world yet.
But
you're a lot closer than you think.
Yeah.
You're about to have a great time. If you're going to college, you're going to have a great time. If you're going to a trade school or going right into a career, then yes, welcome. But it's close.
Here's the thing.
It's close.
My daughter was built for school. When I say that, literally, I had her second grade teacher look at me and be like, there are certain kids that are meant to be like in school. They flourish there. I know she wants to be a teacher. She'll probably really be a teacher because she flourishes in school. She thought she was going to miss high school so bad.
Yeah.
She does not. She loves college. Like she loves what she's doing now. But she really thought it was going to be like awful.
Oh, it's scary starting something new.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
I was scared to start my high school. I told you, I was the only kid from my grade school that went to my high school. All my friends went to Ursula and Girard. I went to Warren John F. Kennedy alone from my class.
Yeah.
No one else. And when I went after high school, when I went to college, to be honest, none of my friends really were going. You'd think they were but none of my real friends were going to YSU. They all were going Miami, OU, Kent. You know what I mean? Or even they were all going away. And Christian and his academic choices, had some limited options. So
you became a Penguin.
Although I saw a lot of you every new quarter semester at YSU, some of y'all popped back home all of a sudden, and I would do that. Thought you were in Toledo. I'd be like, I thought you were at Dayton. Yeah, welcome.
Right. Let me know if you need somebody to sit with.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Actually, I loved YSU. I had a blast.
I was going to say, not that YSU is not a bad school at all.
And that campus is so much better, bigger, and more beautiful now than it was when I went. And I liked it when I went there. It is gorgeous.
Someone I grew up with went in and played soccer for YSU. Loved it.
I'm telling you, YSU's fantastic. The only thing when you grow up in Youngstown is just because it's like you're not going away to college. It's not that because I commuted. I didn't live on campus. It was a people are like, oh, it's a commuter school. It's like, for us locally,
expensive though to live on campus.
They have some nice.
I'm sure they do.
They have really nice.
They should.
I don't know why I'm going on a YSU thing.
You pay like what you would in the equivalent of like rent for a whole apartment.
Their students, some of their the newer student housing they put in is really, really good.
Yeah.
Like it's really like top tier. They got awesome food places and restaurants around campus too. They're smart. They put in like a Chipotle right on campus.
Yeah.
The things that,
they
college
have like the
kids.
Jack and Jill bathrooms. I always thought that would be really off-putting.
I don't know.
I stayed with a couple of friends that down at Ohio State and OU. and they had the Jack and Jill bathroom. Well, one of them was just a community bathroom. Like, you had to get your stuff, walk down the hallway, and it was like a huge locker room, basically, for that floor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'd like this every day.
It was funny. The not daughter, I was making fun of her yesterday because her boyfriend wanted to hang out with her yesterday.
Oh, I thought you meant with you. I was like,
no one
really?
wants to hang out with me. And she calls me. She's like, hey, I know mom's working. She can't talk, blah, blah, blah. She's like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm like, okay. Like, were you coming home after that? Well, no. Okay. This always happens. Like, okay, well, what are you doing?
Right.
Well, he wants me to come and meet him at his haircut. And I said, what? What did you just say? She's like, yeah, he's getting a haircut and he wanted me to stop by. I go, he wants you to sit and watch him get a haircut? Well, I mean, yeah, but no. I said, listen, I got no problem with it. That's weird.
What'd she say?
That's weird. She's like, well, no, she's like, my friend said the same thing. I was like, yeah, because it is.
Yeah.
I realize I've been out of the haircut game for a while.
It's still.
But I don't remember ever
weird.
being like, hey, Susan, I've got a grand idea for an evening.
Come with me.
Sit in this chair at Supercuts and watch me get a fade. What kind of hang out after the? I said, why don't you guys just hang out later after the haircut?
Yeah.
Go get like.
Doesn't a dude's
dinner.
haircut take like 10 minutes? I mean,
It took forever. She was so annoyed. Not at him, at the haircut took forever.
really?
Yeah.
When was he getting done? Frosted tips?
I don't know. I was like, did he walk
Perm?
out with a whole new head? I was
Right.
like, I don't know. Jake, would you ever ask Star to come watch you get a haircut?
No.
Okay.
Would you ever be like, hey,
I really thought maybe he would say yes.
would you even say, want to come with me to get a haircut?
I mean, if we were together, like if I had to get a haircut and we were like already together,
Running
then,
errands or something.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you care if I pop in real
right?
quick?
Yeah, but I feel like that's different.
Yeah, that is different.
Yeah. Come meet me at my haircut. I'm like, man, you kids
I mean,
are things are different than I was a kid.
Did he want her input or something?
No,
Okay.
no. Just makes me laugh. I'm like, I seriously was like, what? It's like, well, he's getting a haircut. He wants you to hang out with him while he gets his haircut.
Yeah, it's odd.
I said, that's an odd request.
Yeah.
I realize I'm not a teenager anymore. Things have changed. But I remember going like, do you want to go get lunch? Do you want to go to the mall? Do you want to, you know what I mean? Go to the park. I'm like, do you want to watch me get my bangs cut? Oh, well.
Yeah, that's.
Just threw me off.
Did she go?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She's a very people-pleasing
Yeah.
person.
She doesn't want to disappoint anybody.
Yeah, and she's in her
Where's he going?
she's in her FOMO era too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like, can't miss, feels like, and I was there. I remember doing that. I remember in my early 20s and like late teens and college feeling like I had to go out anytime someone asked me because I was going to miss the greatest night ever.
Mhm.
I remember being like that.
Yeah.
And then one day I decided to stay home and sleep, and I realized that I
You
didn't
didn't
miss
miss
anything.
anything.
So we went to the same bar we always go to. You had the same drinks, saw the same people, made the same jokes. I'm not saying I had a bad time, but like, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
I can catch up on sleep tonight.
And that moment in your 20s, when you realize you can do that, and
It's
it's
the key to
okay,
freedom.
and you get over FOMO,
Yeah.
it's a great day.
It is.
It's a great day. Because then you start being like, I'm not doing that.
I'm at that point in my life where they make memes about me. Like,
But
I'm at home in bed.
Was there a time you were like that, where like you felt like you
Yes.
you had to go
I
out?
had to go do everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I was the
even
same
trips.
way.
Trips I didn't really have the money for.
I did that too.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going up to Cleveland for the week. I'm like, great. Where the hell am I going to get money from?
Right.
I was just like, hotel.
Like having to ask my
bar.
older sister, who was like 7 years older than me, can I get a cash advance on babysitting your kid for you next week?
Yeah,
like,
well,
I
this
need
is-
money.
This is not going to work. Yeah, she's in her big. So anyone she's doing, and I get it. It's the senior summer.
Where's he going next year?
He is going to go to a trade school,
Okay.
which is
Is
absolutely
it
fine.
local though? They're
Yeah.
going to be okay. So they'll still
Well,
be able to see.
Yeah, in Youngstown. She's going to be living in
I know,
Akron.
but that's not that bad of it. On the weekends and an evening, yeah,
Yeah.
you could commute that.
We'll see. You can.
Yeah.
It's honestly not that much farther than what I drive to work.
I actually held up like half of a year with somebody who went to Liberty University in Virginia.
Half a year, huh?
Yeah. I thought that was good. I was a junior in high school. He was a
Half a
freshman in
year.
college.
Half a year.
Yeah.
I got dumped when I was going to college my senior summer.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Like, was it a long relationship breakup or was it like,
Year. Full year.
yeah, that's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a chunk of time.
We were going different places, obviously.
Yeah.
And I told the story. I called to see what we were doing that night.
Oh, yeah, that's
It
right.
was my birthday.
Okay.
I got done on my birthday.
Do you know where she's at now?
Married a doctor.
Oh.
Yeah, she won.
Dang it.
Yeah. Good choice.
Sorry.
Good choice. Sabrina Carpenter, Taste, Q92. Q92. Ermagerd, it is time to give away 4-day commuter passes to Country Fest, happening June 11th through the 14th at Clay's Resort. You kidding me? Dirks, Bentley, Bailey Zimmerman, Hardy, Warren Ziders, Chase Rice, Ashley Cook, so much more. You could be there all 4 days with commuter passes. We got them for you. All you got to do is be caller number 10 right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. Did not know o'clock stood for something. Did you know that?
I did.
Not me?
Hold on. I just heard this recently, and I was like, really?
It was a TikTok where people found out. Then people fact-checked to see if it was BS. Turns out, according to the Britannica Dictionary, the TikToker was right.
Interesting.
It's guessable. If you're trying to figure out in your head, it's guessable.
Yeah, I saw something. I was like, oh, I never knew it stood for anything, but I don't know if I actually looked to see what it stood for. I don't think I cared that much.
No idea. I just thought it was just what we always said.
What is it?
Of the clock.
Oh, that makes sense.
It is the short version of the clock. So instead of saying, you say 2 o'clock, I guess they used to say, it is 2 of the clock.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
It does. I just never knew there was an actual, like, the O stood for anything. Take that with you today.
I didn't. Well, and this isn't like I had one of those moments too where I found something out like a few months ago, and ever since then I've been preaching the world, trying to share the message. Did you know that the numbers on your toaster are actually minutes? It's not actual like grades of doneness.
I learned that, but I grew up not knowing that, thinking
I was like, what?
It was I thought it was how dark your toast is going to be,
Yeah,
and how burnt
like,
your toast is
I
going
want
to
it to be like a 2. No, that just means that's how dark it's going to be after 2 minutes.
I still want to know if we're going to go down this rabbit hole, is the rumor true that the bottom drawer of the oven is to keep food warm?
I mean, I've heard that before.
Because that's
but
just where we
it
put our
holds my
cookie sheets.
Same.
Yeah.
My cookie sheets are down there.
But is that
And
really
cooling racks.
what that is for? Is what I've
I mean, it makes sense. It gets warm down there.
I mean, it would be right under the oven, right? It would have to be warm down there. I just wondered if that's truly.
And has anybody actually ever done that? Like,
No.
no.
You put your muffin pans, your cookie sheets, and like you said, your cooling racks down there. Crazy. Jake, do you know any of that?
Not the o'clock part. I knew about the oven part.
You think it's true?
I think that's what's intended to be used for, but I just don't think that's what we use it for.
Did you know about your toaster?
I don't think so, but it makes sense too.
Yeah.
It does.
I never really thought about that one.
Never thought it had anything to do with time. Never. I thought it was just like, how charred do you want your toast? Level 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5? Q92, hello, who is this?
My name is Nate,
Nate, where are you calling from?
New Philly, Ohio.
All right, Nate, guess what? You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, Nate. You're headed to 4 days of Country Fest happening June 11th through the 14th at Clay's Resort. You're going to get to catch artists like Dierks Bentley, Bailey Zimmerman, Hardy, Warren Ziders, Chase Rice. You know, all of the greats. Tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up, sending you to Country Fest.
Q92, baby.
There you go. Congratulations. Enjoy all 4 days of Country Fest. Okay, now coming up in this busy show today, coming up next hour, busy again. We're going to be talking to the grand prize winner of the Buckeye Country Superfest contest with Jelly Roll, Kane Brown, Dasha, and more at Ohio Stadium in Columbus. It comes with a hotel stay, and it's brought to you by our friends at McDaniel Home Improvements. Need a fence? Find them on Facebook at McDaniel Home Improvement If you are a finalist, one of your phones is going to be ringing real soon, so be listening for that. Also, in the 8 o'clock hour, we announce a brand new You're Included contest, and we get finalists for it the next 2 hours. We're going to get 2 with the Q to call and 1 on the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and X. All you got to do, if you want to be that finalist, is head on over right now. You don't have to wait. Head on over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Either one. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Click the like button. Put the sunshine emoji in the comments section. Go do it now. We'll tell you here in about 10, 15 minutes exactly what it is that you're trying to win as well, because we have another You're Included contest coming up. Also, around 8:30, Jordan Miller from Jordan Miller News is going to be joining us like he does every Thursday. And the 9 o'clock hour will be joined by students from Canton Central Catholic and St. Thomas Aquinas as they are graduating and getting ready to graduate. So we'll talk to them coming up in the 9 o'clock hour as well. So all that coming up here on a busy Thursday morning here on the Q92 Morning Show. Pretty crazy. Jake, you hanging in there today?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm just checking on you.
Jake's about to have the busiest weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just gonna
you
cry.
can see Jake at the rib burn off the entire time, actually.
Yeah, he'll be there no matter what. He's our road guy. He's our go-to. Like, he knows what he's doing as far as setup, tear down, do this, do that. Like, he's on it. He's our tech guy. We couldn't do it without him.
And he will accept free food that you bring him.
Absolutely. And hugs.
If anyone wants to bring him, feed him, or bring him, give him a hug during those events, feel free.
Yeah, he's going to be working his butt off all weekend.
I'll be there with him on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sam will be with him. Nicolene will be with him.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
I mean, I won't be with him, but I'll wave to you.
Okay, I'll be back.
We'll wave. He will wave. So hopefully we see you guys out at the Rib Burn Off Pro Football Hall of Fame this weekend. Our coverage starts tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, 3 o'clock is when it starts. And Nicolina, your midday diva, will be there until 8 o'clock. And it's going to be a good night. It's New Wave Nation, Old School Cleveland hitting the stage tomorrow night. It's going to be a cooler weekend, but I actually think it's perfect.
It's going to be all right. And the ribs are going to taste really good.
You throw in a hoodie, get a beer, half rack of ribs. Come on.
Man, come on. Maybe some pulled pork.
Yeah, or a corn dog. That's
maybe
fine too.
Brisket.
Yeah. Nivea Euro, steak on a stick.
Let's go. It's Skrillex, Diplo, Justin Bieber. Where are you now? It's Q92. Rage Room. These effing kids complaining about going back to school when they just had over 2 weeks off. I am dreading summer. That's funny.
I know.
For every mom like Lauren who loves when her kids are home,
I do.
there's moms that want get out of the damn house right now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Actually, my kids started mocking me last. Mom, it's the end of school. We started dissection this week. I can't do it. He's like, it took everything in me. My eyes started watering not to gag. My son is the most sensitive gag reflex.
I remember doing the dissection. What did we do? A frog or a cat?
They did pig fetuses.
I didn't do a fetus. I did an actual animal.
What do you think a fetus is? It's an actual animal. It's just
I know, but like I did, we had like the real full grown.
You guys like went and swiped animals from a farm?
I don't know where we got them. But we did. I think was it a cat? I think it was a cat. I'm trying to think. I didn't dissect. It was nothing small that I dissected. Might have been a frog and a cat.
Did you just say a cat?
A frog and maybe I'm making that up.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's no way you did a cat.
I was going to say.
Maybe it wasn't a cat.
I haven't heard of this population. Like,
hold on. I'll text someone I went to school with. They'll know.
We just did frogs.
I did
Yeah,
a frog.
me too.
I might be making up totally the cat. Why do I have a cat?
Christian did a cat, Jake.
Wow.
Like, yeah, and then I went to school and dissected a frog. Let me see here. Brian, my friend Brian will know.
The principal was ripping down lost cat posters all over town.
Hold on, I'm texting my friend Hud right now.
You did not do a cat.
You're probably right. Now that I think, no, I got it was before I was even done texting. It was a cat. We dissected a cat. I'm not crazy. Thanks, Hud.
That's
I've
disgusting.
never heard of that.
That is actually sick.
What?
Yeah.
Text message. We dissected a cat in school.
You shouldn't be allowed to dissect a family pet.
Name your school. I don't think we took it from a home.
Where do you think it came from?
I don't know. The streets.
It's a cat.
Yeah, but those
There's a
frogs
lot
and
of
those
them.
pigs are bred for that purpose. And
Right.
No one breeds a frog
It's more
to be
humane.
dissected.
I feel like it's more humane and acceptable than opening up a cat.
A kitty.
Yeah.
We weren't killing them to dissect them.
Did you take its
They
collar off
showed up
before you
dead.
did it?
No, but I shoved the crying girl away. I was like, get out of here. I got to get an A. I was like, let's go.
Oh my God.
We dissected a cat in school. Happy about that. There we go. We did a cat at Youngstown City Schools.
This is a yo thing.
Okay. Good morning, Q92 from Crypto Dad and Bit Daughter checking in a month ago. Bitcoin was less than 90K. Now it's over 107K. Did you buy that dip for a nice profit? No, I don't. I still don't understand Bitcoin. I don't even know if it's real.
I know. We need your help.
We dissected full-grown cats at Carrollton High School. Aha!
What is wrong with
You
these?
guys were
What
weird.
is wrong with these teachers that they're getting cats?
I love it. You guys were weird, not me.
No.
Dissecting frogs.
You
guys
cat
are,
dissectors
you guys
are the
are
ones.
terrible. Anatomy at the Trumbull Career Center. I don't know what that means. Oh, you dissected a cat there. That's where Trumbull County Career Center. Cats. Question of the morning out of nowhere. It's gross. What animals did you dissect in school? Oh, it's 8:05 right here on today's Hit Music. It's Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio. If you're listening on our website, hello at Q92radio.com. And if you're watching on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X, good morning to you as well. We are so glad you are with us here on this Thursday morning. Getting closer and closer to a Friday and a Memorial Day weekend. I'm just saying, we're almost there.
So close.
Not to mention, how is Q92 celebrate Memorial Day weekend besides the Pro Football Hall of Fame Rib Fest with a back in the day weekend? Throwback starting tomorrow all the way through Monday night. You get an extra day.
You do. That's why
This is
one of my favorite back in the day weekends, just because, everybody's outside. And I mean, obviously, we're not forgetting the whole reason for the weekend. But as Americans, because it's a longer weekend, we usually do take advantage of it and get some things done around the house and, hang out with some friends, things like that. And it is awesome to be able to have the station on and hear all of those favorite throwbacks from the 90s and 2000s.
It's going to be great. We'll be kicking it off tomorrow morning at 5:30. So my real early risers, make sure you have them requests ready when we get in here.
Back in the day, Fridays are my favorite.
Oh, they're the bee's knees.
They are, because then I toss out songs I want to hear to Christian and I make him play them.
She does.
It's true.
Some of you request the same exact song every time. It's crazy.
They'll be like, I'm not playing it again. I need something else.
I'm like, they can't ask for the same one every time.
Right.
So it's going to be fun tomorrow. 90s, 2K, we're going to blast them. Boy bands, maybe some Limp Bizkit. Who knows what else we could play? Cher.
Tonic.
We could play Tonic.
Bush.
We could play Bush. We could play Finger 11.
Silverchair.
So many bands. We could Candlebox. We could play the Safety Dance. No, that was 80s. Safety Dance was 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Damn it. We could play Whitney Houston, 90s Whitney Houston. Maybe Taylor Dane.
Can't Fight Fate. That was a great album.
We might throw some Michael Bolton in there and really piss some people off. Yeah, I'll go Bolton.
That would do it.
I'll go Bolton. I hate that. I feel like that song's the reason Kelly and Zach broke up.
We should come up with requests, though, like by theme each hour. So like boy bands in the 7 o'clock hour. Movie soundtrack songs at the 8 o'clock. See what I'm saying?
Ooh, Iris Goo Goo Dolls.
That'd be a good one. Don't want the world to see me.
Come on. So
I wouldn't understand.
Kicking it off. By the way, again, that movie, not a happy ending.
Not the way you think it's going to go.
Talk about a misfire. All right, time to give away another grand prize contest. We've been doing this contest for a week for the Super Show.
Superfest?
I don't have the sheet.
Oh, here. Hold on. Can I?
Oh, my
Thank you. No, you're fine.
All right. You
There
can
you go.
read it. I just need someone to. It's not in front of me
We
anymore.
finally got our winner to go see the Buckeye Country Superfest. Jelly Roll, Kane Brown, Ohio Stadium, June 21st.
Brought to you by
Our friends at McDaniel Home Improvements. Need a fence? Well, you can find them on Facebook and they can help you out at
All right.
McDaniel Home Improvements.
It's time to talk to another local winner, and sometimes they're really excited when you talk to them. Let's give away another awesome prize here on Q92. Brenda.
Someone just called me.
Yes, Brenda.
Yes.
It's Christian and Lauren from
Did I
Q92.
win?
How are you doing?
Did I win? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Oh, I'm at work. I got to close my door because I'm screaming. Did I win?
You realize I haven't said anything yet, right?
I won.
This has been a one-person conversation.
Because I'm like, okay, I'm talking. Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, hello, Brenda from Canton. It's Christian and Lauren from the Q92 Morning Show. How lovely to hear from you this morning.
I'm called. Oh my gosh, I'm fabulous now.
Yeah, I know, because we're calling you, and I'm going to go ahead and assume you figured it out. You're our grand prize winner. You're going to Buckeye Country Superfest.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That is fantastic. I wanted to see both of these guys, and I haven't seen them, so I'm so excited. You don't even know.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're excited for you, Brenda, because you're going to get to see them on June 21st, and that's not that far away.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, you're going to get to see them. You're also going to get to see Dasha and Megan Maroney. They're amazing. Brenda, who are you taking with you?
I'm taking my husband.
All right. Well, you guys are going to be rocking out at Ohio Stadium in Columbus on Saturday, June 21st, seeing two of your favorites, Jelly Roll and Kane Brown. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Oh, Q92, of course.
Brenda, congratulations. She was very excited.
She was
I'm
so
not gonna lie,
excited.
she figured it out quickly.
I couldn't stop laughing just because you were like, this is literally a one-person
Yeah,
conversation.
I didn't say a damn thing. She was answering her own questions.
Well, gosh, you know that somebody could be calling you to tell you that
Yeah.
you've won something you really want to do. I
Very
don't
cool.
blame her.
Very, very cool. All right, so we have a new contest to kick off. We are going to do that next. But first, let's hear from someone that Brenda's going to hear at that Super Show. Kane Brown with his wife, Caitlin Brown. Thank God on Q92. One contest ends. Well, my friends, another one begins.
It's true.
Another one begins. And it's time to tell you guys exactly what it is we are giving away. Kind of honestly, a Q92 tradition it's becoming.
It has become, and it's a very popular one.
Yes, it is.
I did not know that we were so into this.
Yes, so let's give it to them. What are we doing now or our next year included contest?
You guys, it's time for our kayak giveaway.
Let's go.
That's right. We're giving away a pair of kayaks so you can hit the open water this summer and find your own adventure. This is all powered by our friends at Stark Parks, your summer fun destination.
I've seen the kayaks. They're very nice.
They're very
and they're
nice.
very bright.
They are.
You'll be able to see that person kayaking.
That's true.
But kayaking is huge. I've literally never kayaked. Have you kayaked?
Haven't?
No.
Oh yeah, we kayak, canoe too. Like we do all
I've
of that.
Canoed.
When we go to Mohican, like we do a family canoe trip. Now this year, Tony wants every man for himself, so he's like, I think we should all go in our own kayaks. So we'll see.
Jake, have you kayaked?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, I kayak, canoe, paddleboard.
You paddleboard?
Yeah, I do that more than anything. My friend and I go to different lakes around the area and we paddleboard.
There's like a ton of layers to Jake that a
That's
lot of
when
people
you stand on and you just with
Yeah.
a one oar,
like a big old surfboard.
just sort of thump,
It's a little wider.
thump.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you don't sink.
What? It's buoyant. The board is buoyant.
But is it?
Yeah.
Obviously, because
All
he
right.
stands on it and he doesn't drown.
Yeah, I just don't know how you stand up and with the weight of a human body, how you don't just won't.
It's buoyant.
I don't know.
It's like a life preserver.
Throws me off a little bit.
How do
Maybe I've never
airplanes
seen it.
fly? I mean, it's the same, almost kind of the concept.
Don't get me started on how
As a
that
life
works.
as a life preserver?
No,
or
like
what?
airplanes fly, but they're gigantic. Boats float.
With lots of weight on them.
That's a hell of a comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not the same thing, but it's mysteries
His
of the world.
mind is similar.
I mean, I guess you brought it all home for me there, Jake. There's nothing else really to talk about now.
I love
just let
this-
planes fly.
I love this kid so much.
Planes are big, water's wet. That makes sense, right? It does.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So, would you like a new kayak? How about 2 new kayaks?
Yeah, because you can't go alone. Buddy system.
Yeah, seriously. Although I'm sure there's people that kayak by themselves.
It's not safe.
They're called serial killers.
No, it's just not safe.
That's how they hunt their prey.
what would happen if you capsized and no one was around? No one would know.
You just swim out of the kayak.
Yeah, if you can get out, what if your legs get stuck?
Stay calm. You just push out of the kayak
Okay.
or flip it back over. Give it a flipsy-do.
Is that how you do it?
Just throw yourself back over. Oh, well, that was crazy. I don't really trust kayaks
Why?
because I don't know. You're too in it. It's too low. It's just you're too much of your body's in it. Like in a boat, you just jump out of the boat if there's a problem. Like you said, you could get stuck in the kayak.
No, you said all you do is do a little.
Well, I know what to do because
That's what you
I know
do.
what to do in situations. I've taught you how to survive.
No,
plane
you've
wreck?
never even been
I've
in a
taught you
kayak.
how to survive all kinds of things.
You've never been in a
Parachute
kayak.
not opening. I told
I'm
you how
not
to
taking
survive
your
that.
advice on kayaking. You've never even kayaked.
I'm just saying I could survive it, but I understand how it could be very dangerous for lots of people. I feel like a rowboat is much easier should there be a problem. Would you agree?
I mean,
less
sure.
danger in a canoe than
I think-
a kayak.
I think they're equal parts danger. You're just
Now
you
I'll
don't
tell
like
you what.
sitting.
I'm a fan of a paddle boat.
Are you talking about where you with your legs?
A paddle boat. Yeah, I'm a big fan of a paddle boat. Those are fun.
What are you, 75?
I enjoy a paddle boat. You can
Big
go to Mill
swans,
Creek
and you
Park.
just it's like you're biking.
Yeah, it's like you're
Yeah.
biking, but in the water.
Yeah, why not?
You ever been paddle boat? I mean, you ever done a paddle boat?
I have.
Of course you have. Who hasn't? You've never paddle boated?
Boring.
You've
Yes, I've paddle boated.
Oh.
It's the most boring thing in the world. You can't even steer it, really. Not well.
You're supposed to get out and enjoy the water, enjoy nature.
Yeah, what if I'm done enjoying and I want to go back? Like, come on, guys, let's break a sweat. Sounds amazing.
Turn it around here. Let's paddle back to the dock. We only got 10 feet away from it.
That's the one thing. I've seen these people with man-made lakes like on their property and they've got a little paddle boat in it.
Yeah.
Like, do you really do that? Are we kidding ourselves here that it's that much fun that we want to own our own?
Well, yeah, like I'm not going there trying to break speed records. I'm just trying to enjoy the lake.
Probably good exercise too.
Oh, it's great exercise. Imagine your calves. Imagine the legs you'd have if you paddle boated.
I bet you paddle boat owners' calves are just ripped.
Those legs, he must paddle
Be
boat.
like, oh my, yeah.
Paddle boat? Yes. I knew it. Forecast for Q92 coming up. Oh, wait, did you see they're mulling offering $5,000 for you to get pregnant?
They're mulling it.
Yeah, that's literally that's what I just said.
Yeah, because the
Look, they're not mulling it, they're
the
mulling
birth
it.
rate is down.
Yeah. Would you have I mean, obviously we're not 20s and 30s anymore. Would 5K interest you to make a baby? I'm like, I don't think you've ever had a baby if you think 5K is going to last.
Right. Exactly.
That won't get you through diapers.
That won't even get you a half of a quarter's
Yeah.
tuition in
Yeah,
college.
Up until 2 years ago, I wouldn't have known what I was talking about. But I can tell you right now, that 5K will be gone 2 months in.
The only thing I'll say about that is like I think the 5K would be good for new parents, like if it's their first baby.
Are
Because
they- are
there's
they-
a lot of expenses, like the startup cost,
For the
if you will.
for the mulling, is it Is it a one-time like first
I don't know.
baby, or is it like
You brought this topic
as
up.
many babies? Well, just because you brought up the birthday, and it reminded me. I saw that yesterday that
Yeah.
they're mulling that. God, I gotta quit saying mulling. They're thinking about that maybe a $5,000 if you get pregnant because of the birth. Like you said, the birth rate's low.
Yeah.
They're discussing it. It's not happening right now. There's a lot of red tape. I was like, is that per baby? Like, are people gonna be like, let's go? I just want to stress again. Lauren, a mother of two. I've got a son. 5,000.
It's not a lot.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
I mean, anytime the government wants to hand me a check, like,
Right.
Okay, but I don't think
But
I would be
a
like,
one-time-
Tony, one more. We get $5,000. I don't think
Especially in
that would happen.
2025.
Right.
Not quite what it was. If they just said
No.
that in like 1980 or 1990, people are like, well, hell.
Right.
Now I'm like, yeah, what can we get with that? Not much. Diapers?
Mm-hmm.
Diapers? I don't know. Would that encourage any of you to have a child? Any of you? Like, if anyone was on the fence, would that be the tipping point? Now, if we were having one anyway, I'd be like, oh, cool, I'll get. But they're trying to maybe encourage some people that maybe,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are trying right now. I know friends are trying right now, actively trying.
You know, I can still have babies, obviously. I'm not that old. We've actually talked about it before and laughed. Do you know how mad my kids would be, I think, if I got pregnant again?
They'd be mad.
I think they would. I think they would genuinely be a little mad.
That's interesting. They'd be mad.
Well, I think they would be like, we have it so good. Everybody can do their own thing and we take care of ourselves. Like, why would you start this over again?
It's a process.
And then I think they would be like, oh no, we're going to have to babysit. You just.
It's a process. Yeah. Birth rate in 2023 was the lowest since 1979.
Wow.
According to where I'm at, newsnationnow.com. That's a new website I never heard of. Just under 3.6 million babies were born in 2023, and they are considering a National Medal of Motherhood, they're calling it. So.
Well, I think I should get a national medal of motherhood.
It's a baby bonus. It's a baby bonus.
That's like a gold star for having a kid.
Another interesting thing, women in 30s and 40s are having more babies, the report said.
Yeah, I don't know that this body could do it. It was hard on me the first three
But
times.
we've said that before without looking at stats. People aren't having babies in their early 20s anymore. I mean, of course, it's still happening. I'm not saying it's
Right.
gone, but that's not really.
Yeah,
people
but
are
like,
waiting.
look at it. My sister-in-law has 5 boys. She had her first boy when she was like 19.
Yeah.
And her youngest now is like, he's 13, 14.
Baby bonus.
I'm bad.
Does it interest you at all? $8:26. We are 5 minutes away from a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, hanging out on a Thursday morning. Jordan Miller will not be joining us today.
Yeah, he texted us, and he's got things are a little crazy for him at home right now. So
He's just going to take care of that.
Yep.
So everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
But so he'll not be able to make his call today. We'll talk up with him next week. We'll catch up with him. We announced our brand new You're Included contest this hour, and that is, of course, where you can win a pair of kayaks just in time to celebrate the start of summer with our friends at Stark Parks. So listen for the cue to call. When you hear it, be caller number 10. You'll be a finalist. You got the cue to call this hour, the cue to call next hour, and we are also going to get a finalist on the live video stream. You simply go over there, click the like button in the comments section, just put the sun emoji, and we'll pick one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist. Someone said, Christian, you can use a sit-on kayak instead of a sit-in. I didn't know they had sit-ons. Where do your legs go?
I don't know.
But
The
all
only
right.
ones I've ever had were like you put your legs in it, kind of, and there's a big opening.
I would probably have more fun with the sit-on kayak, to be honest with you. Isn't it pedal, not paddle boat?
Maybe.
Oh, is it pedal boat?
I've always said paddle.
I've always said paddle myself. It might be pedal boat because it makes sense. You keep it up, Christian. You'll be working for the Weather Channel next. That'd be great at the Weather Channel. But I don't want to be that. I want to be a storm chaser. I think it'd be a lot of fun chasing storms.
Oh, both are right, just so you know.
They're pedal and paddle?
It can be paddle or paddle. It says that it's referring to a boat propelled by a paddle wheel or a boat propelled by pedals.
Huh. So
Can be
there's
referred
actually...
to as a pedal boat or a paddle boat.
Get out of here.
Learn something new every day. You're welcome.
I still think pedal or paddle boating would be fun. You're probably that same person that doesn't like the old cars at like the Geauga Lakes.
No, I rocked those. I told you that.
Those were fun.
Yeah, they were on a track. That was like your first taste of freedom before you had your license.
You're like, hello, I'm doing 3 miles an hour.
But I'm driving.
I'm in an old car. Remember, I always want my dad to take me on that one. All right, Dad, look, the slow cars. We get on them and be like, look, we're in the 20s. Hello. Good times. They still have those, any of those amusement parks?
Yeah,
You
I'm
still
at Cedar
do?
Point.
They still?
Yeah.
You can do the old-timey cars?
I wrote them last year with Star.
Did you really?
Nice.
Oh, Millennium Force must have been busy.
I bet you they still have them at like, what's that one in Pennsylvania?
Kennywood?
Yeah, there's another one too.
I don't know the other one. Idlewild?
Yeah.
They
Yeah, you
probably
do.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sitting on a kayak is way better than sitting in.
I just Googled it. You're right.
Google it and you'll agree.
I would like this a lot more.
Well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a sit-on kayak.
Hold on. I want to see what ours is. I'll go check on the break.
Oh, what
If
ours
it's
is?
in or on. Yeah.
Got sports coming up right after Flo Rida and Pitbull. Can't believe it on Q92. today's hit music. Q92. Still to come, the Q to call for the first time for our brand new Year Included contest, where you can win a pair of kayaks. Just in time for the start of summer from our friends at Stark Parks. Give it away a week from today. You're going to hear the Q to call this hour, Q to call next hour, and you're also going to have a chance on the live video stream to become a finalist by heading over to the live video stream. Click on the like button in the comments section. Go ahead and put the sun emoji. A text message. Kennywood does have them. Took my kids last year twice there, and they loved it. I'm sure I'll be able to take Jimmy on one of those. They'll love them.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Cars.
Yeah.
He will love that. In my first marriage, we went out on a pedal boat. I couldn't believe how tired I was getting. I quit pedaling and we stopped. Ex just had her feet on the pedal, not helping at all. Oh.
Here he is swinging his butt off, trying to like move him around the water, and she's just chilling.
It's got to be a team effort.
That's why it was your first marriage.
Yeah.
You need to find somebody that was willing to pedal with you.
Yeah, that was kind of a tale of your wedding, of your marriage, if you think about it. That she was not willing to do her part.
Right.
Because of that, look what happened. Man, that's crazy. What is this? Oh, is it people are going crazy yesterday because Travis Kelce has back hair?
Ew, don't ruin him for me.
TMZ showed pics of Travis Kelce shirtless. OMG, he has a hairy back. And the hair was a weird pattern. One of the female TMZ staffers said.
I don't know. I don't know if I buy this.
This is unacceptable, she said. What do you guys think
if you're
of
dating
guys with a lot of hair on their back? Hot or not?
Not.
Good for Taylor Swift for not being so superficial.
I know, but don't you think at some point you'd be like, babe, I'm going to have Helga wax you.
Not if you love your man for who he is.
After she does my upper lip.
Man, I don't know. I didn't see it, but I'm going to Google it.
Yeah, now I got to see this too.
It's definitely been Googled.
Well, I mean, I believe too. Like his brother, I think he's even hairy.
Oh, yeah, hairy back. Yeah, hairy back.
Come on.
Sorry.
This is what we're going to pick on him for. Oh.
Sorry to ruin it. Yeah. Looks like he tried to shave it himself and quit mid. He was like, I'm done. This is stupid.
Now, what is that?
I'm telling you, I bet he tried to shave it himself and then just quit.
Who tries to shave their own back? How does that even happen? It's not even possible.
They have sticks with razors now.
What?
They have, I see commercials all the time. They have sticks with a razor.
Like a back scratcher?
Yeah, only with a razor.
That is just a recipe for you cutting up your back.
It could be, if done the wrong way, you could absolutely hurt yourself. Uh-oh. I know this makes you change how you feel. Maybe you are so anti-body hair.
Oh, you have no idea. It literally makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
That's your sexy Travis Kelce. Maybe he's just in between waxings.
He's a good-looking dude. No. You have all that money. You mean to tell me that the next time you roll in, they can't do a quick little hot wax for you?
It hurts getting your back waxed.
I know, you've done it.
Yeah, it hurts.
Do you know what looked like it hurt worse? Getting your nose waxed.
That hurt a lot, too.
Yeah.
But the back, especially on the sides.
And you got your ears done, too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you've had the whole...
On the sides is where it really hurts when they rip that wax off.
Oh, I bet it's very sensitive. Your flank.
Yeah. Like, there's parts on the upper and middle where you can almost be like, all right, that hurt, but okay.
Right.
Lower, like the strip above your butt and the side, water dies. Water dies. I mean, they say beauty's pain.
They do.
Male or female. So I just thought I'd remind you.
Is that the most vain thing you've ever done for your appearance?
Waxing? Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
I didn't know if you've ever gotten like a pedicure or manicure.
He did once.
Yeah, for the station, not for like me personally.
No, I mean like you booked this yourself.
Oh, then no.
Okay.
I've never done any kind of spa or anything myself once.
Okay.
I went with Jamie to a couples massage.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
you're with her.
I've literally never had a spa day for a man by myself.
Really?
As a man, but no, who does that?
I actually do know people that do it.
Men?
Yeah.
By themselves?
Not my husband.
Day?
My husband would be like, what? Like, he would be like, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Would you do a spa day by yourself? Like, Jake, you just go to a spa day?
Probably not.
You guys.
I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be okay spending that money on that. I mean, they're expensive.
Dude, as someone who buys Jamie's spa packages, they are expensive as hell.
They are. I used to work with a guy. This is not even a joke. he would go to the salon once a month, and he would get a manicure, a pedicure, a facial, and a haircut.
They do a haircut at the spa?
Yeah, it depends. If you go to a salon spa, absolutely. I go to Scott Talbot, and Scott Talbot does pedicures, manicures, facials. I believe they even do like like the laser. What's that called? The laser therapy for your skin.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it is.
I mean, they do everything, and you can also get highlights if you want.
Well, that's out of the question. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever do a spa day by myself.
To be fair, he always came to work every day too in a 3-piece suit. So.
Yeah, I'm wearing a hoodie.
He was fancy
and
like
Under
that.
Armour pants right now. Let me see here, and not even a brand name hoodie, just a blue hoodie. That's Jake won't fly alone, but will take showers at the truck stop.
Yeah. That's accurate.
Yeah,
that is accurate.
Very accurate. So, would you dump Travis Kelce for the back hair?
I think if he wasn't willing to just like book an appointment and take care of it,
You would
try to change him.
Honestly, yeah. A, you would try to change him.
listen, I
Then
can't
B,
get
you would
past
dump
it.
him.
You have to be able to get past it. I don't know that I could get past it.
So being treated well.
Thank God
being
my
loved,
husband doesn't have a single hair on his back.
Yeah, or he wouldn't be your husband apparently. That's
Maybe not.
crazy. That's crazy.
You have to be able to get past it. How are you supposed to be like intimate with someone or like anything like that and not be able to stomach part of them? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I guess.
I don't know. It's just an affliction that I have. Like, ugh.
So if you're like, I love you,
told you.
Travis, but well, you need to shave the back hair. He's like, you know what? It's a part of me. It's who I am. It's where way God
Listen,
made
man,
me.
I've already done it.
I'm gonna keep the back hair, and you'd be like, Travis Kelce, I'm out.
I just think, babe, I don't.
This isn't gonna work for me.
I told you I dated a guy, and he took off his shirt at a pool party.
But you said that was beyond.
I mean,
Travis Kelce.
It was the finger carpet test. You could have done that on his chest hair for sure. Definitely had the back hair going too.
You dropped him.
Yeah, I was like, yep, that not for me. I can't do it.
Travis, Lauren would not date you. Not with that.
It's like God knew.
You know
Because
what?
then I met Tony.
That makes me like Taylor a little bit more because it shows me she's not superficial.
Yeah.
That she loves him for who he is.
Whatever. Like she's not cringing that this is in the tabloids and that's what it looks like.
She's probably laughing. Like, oh, my Trav.
Maybe.
Your little back hair.
Travie.
Get over here, you little Velcro pad.
Call now to win a pair of kayaks with Stark Parks and Q92.
Stark Parks, let's go. A pair of kayaks for the summer from Stark Parks. They're sit on, you said.
They are. I went back and looked. They are sit-on kayaks.
Let's go. You don't got to sit in nothing. You're sitting on.
Yep.
They're beautiful. They're big. I believe they're highlighter green.
They are. They're bright.
And you can enjoy them for free. You just
Not
got to win
highlighter
them.
green. Lime green.
Lime green. So all you can do right now to be our very first finalist is be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck.
Hey,
Q92, hello, who's this?
Hi, my name is Jordan Bailey.
Jordan Bailey. Congratulations, you're caller number 10. You're now a finalist.
Oh my God, awesome!
Congratulations, Jordan. You're in the running. You could be hitting the open water with a brand new pair of kayaks just in time for summer, all powered by our friends at Stark Parks. Jordan, have you ever been kayaking before?
I have. I actually used to go all the time. Like, we would go rent kayaks down at, like, what is it? Down in Maslin.
By the towpath.
Yeah, by the towpath. Yeah, that's where we live. So we used to go down there all the time. We haven't been recently, but yeah, it would be awesome to get our own kayaks and be able to go whenever we want.
Right? It would be so much fun. Well, Jordan, you're in the running, and I wish you the best of luck. We're going to find out next Thursday if you're a winner. But right now, just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
All right, there we go. Jordan's our first finalist for the kayaks. Now, we're getting two more finalists before we get out of here today. We're getting one with the cue to call next hour, and then one on the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Head on over there right now. Click the like button in the comments section. Put the sun emoji, and you'll be good to go. New artist here, blowing up. It's Somber. The song is called Undressed on Q92. Oh my God! We're talking about GPAs this hour because I was just saying how I don't necessarily like the 4.9, 4.8, and I said this, I totally admitted that this is a topic that like is old man get off my lawn for me.
Yep.
As we're getting older, we're starting to get those opinions that like are ours now. We don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And there's things as you age that you go, no, it's stupid. I don't like it. It sucks. Get it out of here. That's a topic for me. The people getting over 4.0. Not daughter. 4.2 or 4.3.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't get it. I was like, congratulations. I'm so glad you're doing well in school. You're awesome. I don't get it.
Yeah.
You're okay with it?
Yeah. I mean,
Jake has different issues with it
my
than me.
kid benefited from it. She got an
My
academic
non-daughter
scholarship.
is
Right.
literally benefiting from it right now, getting ready to go to Akron.
Yep.
Absolutely. Some text messages. I think that honor classes are 5 for an A, regular classes 4 for an A. At the end of the day, it's a number. I only graduated 8 years ago, and I feel old listening to this. It wasn't even like this 8 years ago. Imagine if you graduated back in the 1900s.
Right?
Before electricity.
I was the last year of the 1900s, by the way.
Were you?
Yeah.
99?
Yep.
Good for you. Good for you. I was 97. She's doing all the extras and college classes for the dance
that
teacher.
Must be from Megan.
There's a 4.9, yeah. Yep. ZDP Wrench Monkey. I graduated with a 1.42 GPA. Granted, I never planned to go to college, but I feel like a GPA is pointless unless college is in your future plans. I did, however, score a 98 on my ASVAB, which is the test for enlisting into the military, and can be used as a substitution for the SAT. Is that out of 100?
I'm not sure what the scale is, but I do know you can use your ASVAB score in
98
place of.
sounds great. Sounds great. Let me see. Whoever texted in the tacos, I love the enthusiasm.
Super great.
But we want to take that energy.
Tacos and burritos.
We want to take that energy and we want to transfer it over to Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X. That's the live video feed, and that's where we're going to pick a finalist from. I just say that because I want you to have a chance to become a finalist. So love it. Love that you're listening. Love you're engaged. Love that you want to become a finalist. But I want you to go do that right now on Facebook, YouTube, or X, just so you have a good chance to become a finalist. I hate how they teach math now to kids. LOL.
Listen, I agree with you. When my kids were in elementary school and like early middle school, I used to have to YouTube the Common Core math methods so I could help them with their homework.
2 plus 2 is 4.
I would show them how to do long division, and my daughter would literally have like nearly a nervous breakdown because she was like, "No, I can't do it that way. I have to show my work. They're going to mark points off."
1 and 1 is 2. How do you know that? Because I added them.
Right. Because I know
Show me
this
how you
is
added
true.
them. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2.
Right. Like 1.
Are you satisfied? I guess so. I guess that's Common Core.
Yeah.
Okay, again, let me see here. AP classes are typically 5.0 value classes, and non-AP classes are typically 4.0
there you go.
value classes. Let me see. Yeah, the ZDP Wrench guy said, he got 98 out of 100.
That's awesome.
Good for you. That's pretty good. My GPA, I don't even think I was at 3. I think I was 2 something, if I'm going to be fully honest. I believe I was a 2.7. I had a little bit of everything on my report cards. I had A's.
You had F's?
I had B's. Never failed anything in high school.
Neither did I.
Never failed anything in high school. I did see, not a lot, but there were times there was a D.
How'd that go over at home?
Not well.
Yeah.
Papa Bigglesworth, not a fan.
We're lucky. Our kids have really taken to school. Like even my son, I was a little worried, a little shaky for him, in middle school and stuff because he hated school. Gotcha. But he's doing well. So, and he's on to AP history next year.
What was your GPA when you graduated?
I don't remember, but I know that I got a letter for my Letterman jacket. So it was good.
For academics?
Yeah. It was a genie. It was like a lamp, like a genie lamp.
No!
I reckon it was pretty good.
What'd you play? School. This is my school.
I didn't put it on my coat.
Like a book?
I had it. I could have.
Like a book and a pencil on your...
They still do it. Like both my kids have academic letters.
Following
in their mama's footsteps.
I wonder... He's a 4-year letterman in English. car right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, and welcome to the 9 o'clock hour, the Q92 Morning Show. 330-450-9292 is a phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. Thank you guys for having us on. Don't forget, 2 more finalists for our brand new contest this hour where you could win a pair of kayaks from our friends with our friends at Stark Parks for summer. Be caller number 10 when you hear the cue to call later on this hour, but we're also getting one on the live video stream coming up at the end of this hour. If you want to give yourself a chance to be the stream finalist, head on over, click the like button on the live video feed that's on Facebook, YouTube, or X, doesn't matter which one. In the comment section, put the sun emoji. That's all you got to do, and you'll be set to go. Lauren will randomly pick one of you at the end of the show. Real quickly, Lauren, we do have a traffic update.
Yeah, we do.
Text about it.
Expect delays due to lane closures on I-77 North beyond State Route 627 Faircrest Street. That is due to a crash. So if you're in that area, just know that you can expect some delays. I-77 North just beyond the State Route 627 Faircrest Street exit.
Coming up, we have Jelly Roll here coming up in a second. After the break, we're going to be joined by students from both Canton Central Catholic and St. Thomas Aquinas. We're going to be talking to them about graduating, getting ready to graduate, and what it was like going to a Stark County Catholic school.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to sit down and talk to Rachel and Jonathan. I'm sorry, Rachel and Jonathan from Central Catholic, and then we're also going to talk to Mira and Luca from St. Thomas Aquinas High School. And tonight, our Crusaders graduate. Next week, it's going to be the Aquinas Knights.
This is the night they graduate.
This is the night they graduate. Yeah, for Central.
So that's all coming up here this hour. Right now, it's Jelly Roll. And while we have a chance, congratulations to Danielle from Mogador. No, that's not our winner. That's the wrong winner. Who was our winner yesterday for? There's a live read, but nothing comes up when I click. Grand prize winner yesterday. Or today, I'm sorry.
I was so confused.
No, there's a live read. Nothing happens when you click
Brenda.
it.
Yeah. Brenda is going to Buckeye Country Superfest. We're sending her. She's taking her husband, and she was so excited.
She was very excited. Congratulations to her. I'm sorry. I clicked on the live read, and I was like, oh, and I forgot.
I'm like, what is wrong with me? I don't remember a grand prize yesterday.
I'm like, I forgot. We're having trouble with our live read thing. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not working so well. It's Jelly Roll. I'm not okay. It's cute. later on this hour for our brand new contest. You can win a pair of kayaks with our friends at Stark Parks just in time for summer. So when you hear that cue to call, be caller number 10 and head on over to our live video feed right now on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X page. Go over there, click the like button in the comments section, put the sun emoji for a chance to be our stream finalist for the day for the kayaks as well. When you go over there, you can watch the video and see that we have some guests in studio. Canton Central Catholic, St. Thomas Aquinas. We have graduated. We're about to graduate. There's a lot going on right now, Lawrence. We're going to be talking to a couple students from both schools right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Our first up is going to be Central's salutatorian. This is Rachel. Good morning, Rachel. How are you?
Good morning. I'm pretty good. It's
Okay.
a really nice morning today. Kind of
Yeah.
rainy.
Right? I know. It hardly feels like we're upon graduation and Memorial Day weekend with this weather. It's nuts.
Yeah, I know.
I would hope that it would be a little bit warmer. But so we got to talk to Rachel because Rachel is such an amazing student at Central. She's a member of the Crusader Marching Band and Concert Band, Student Club Art, National Honor Society, Spanish Club, Chess Club, and the Drama Club, performing in every play and musical each year.
What
She's
weren't
a
you in?
busy girl. Busy girl. What are you going to do with all your downtime now that you're done with high school?
Sleep.
That's a really good idea.
answer.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good idea. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
What made you want to be in, like, how does one have the ambition to be in all these clubs at one? That's a lot besides schoolwork.
Yeah. Well, a lot of my friends did it, and I thought, why not join? So, yeah, I ended up doing a lot of things in musicals and clubs, plays. I've never regretted it. It's been so fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's the thing where like you find your friend, your core base, like anything that you end up doing, like you really end up kind of growing up with those kids and and developing who you're going to be as an adult moving forward. Speaking of, what are your future plans?
Yeah, so I plan on going to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Florida,
Whoa.
studying aerospace engineering. So yeah, it's
Girl.
gonna be a lot of
Damn.
I know, right?
Damn.
Yeah.
She's
All
like
right.
way smarter than we are.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Doesn't anyone do English anymore?
I know, right?
That's wow. No,
No,
that's
congratulations.
very,
Thank you.
very
Yeah.
impressive.
I have no doubt that you're going to go so far. Well, and one of the things that we've been doing is we've really had an awesome relationship with Stark County Catholic Schools. And so we've been able to really kind of follow you guys this year and see different students in our studios, talk about the programs, talk about the Choice Ed program, and to our listeners, kind of get it out there about how, having a Catholic school experience is actually affordable and available to everyone. But you know what? We kind of like hearing from you guys because I had a chance for you guys to come in and you guys were actually recorded spots that have been rotating on the station. And afterwards I said, my gosh, these kids are so well spoken. They are such go-getters. They know how to speak publicly. Like it was just incredible. But what I loved is hearing why your education in the Catholic school system meant so much to you. So can you kind of share with our listeners what you feel was most important about that experience and what you're going to take with that for the rest of your life?
Yeah, of course. I've really loved the Catholic education because with a lot of the teachers, it feels so personal. You're not a number, you're a face, and you can really have those connections with people and have that like open environment to be able to learn about your faith and not be judged or pushed aside. You can learn about God and everything you want to learn about in a like really nice environment and everyone supporting you.
Yeah, that's incredible. Well, I have no doubt that your future is bright, and we can't wait to see where you go and what you do. And we really thank you and congratulate you on being a graduate of class of 2025.
Thank you.
And what are you
You're
studying one more time?
Aerospace engineering.
Wow.
Yes.
Right.
What made you want to go down that route?
I've loved space for the longest time, and I've always liked building things. All my brothers were engineers, and I've really liked learning about what they're doing in their careers. And I thought I would love to be an engineer and be doing aerospace. Just thought like the perfect combo for me.
Good
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
you.
it sounds like she's got some good family mentors too.
Yeah.
Like, along
Everyone's
the
an
way.
engineer. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I
Well
know.
done.
Your
Well
parents are
done.
proud.
We have a text from our Crusader mom. Congrats to all the seniors graduating Canton Central today. Crusader mom, with the white and purple hearts.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Well, we have another Central student that we need to talk to. Jonathan Stengel is joining us. And Jonathan, if you want to come up and adjust the mic up about 2 feet, that would be awesome. This guy last night was awarded the John McVeigh Award. And while he adjusts that mic, I'll kind of go through what that is. But it's to honor the outstanding athletes in the graduating class. And he, along with Luke Vlakovsky, received that. And he was a member of the football, basketball, and track and field teams, vice president of student council, member of the Spirit Committee, Prophet Ninjas, Chess Club, National Honor Society, and served as Eucharistic minister on liturgical ministries teams. Again, such an achievement. Things that he has done in high school. You have been incredibly busy as well.
Yes.
You know, it's not many guests that I sit down that I can see over the computers. I appreciate that. It's nice. I don't have to stand up. It's very nice. But you know, just to talk about you all the sports you played there too. Plus, you have a legendary head coach over there who is such a good mentor.
Yes,
I think for so many of the boys and girls over at Central Catholic. You just talk a little about what he means to you and what he means to the school, because everyone loves him.
Yes. Coming in as a freshman, he's definitely coached me along through not just being a student athlete, but also being a student. He's helped me with my college selection and getting recruited to go play in college. And he's just been like a second father to me going through high school and just really kind of like, helping me along. That way I'm best fit for the future.
Absolutely. Coach Linda Smith, he's such a fun guy.
He is great.
He even helps out when they go to their service.
Yep.
People were into him. We were checking out when both schools were doing their service days. So it's amazing. And you're going to be playing in college?
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Miami University.
Miami University. No kidding.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And what sport are you going for?
Football.
Okay, football. I was going to say, because he played basketball too. So I wasn't sure. But so staying kind of local in the state of Ohio. Yeah.
Yes.
And continuing what you love. And what are you studying?
Mechanical engineering, but I plan to do a focus on biomechanical engineering.
Damn.
Yes.
Central's turning out 2 engineers.
I'm telling you, man, you guys get it. You guys get it. I mean, those are good jobs. Those are good careers.
Absolutely.
So what steers you towards engineering?
My father, he's an engineer, and my brother, who's at Dayton University, he's an engineer. And I see that they've been doing very well, and it's a good career path, and I hope I can do something along that line. So
Absolutely.
I plan to do biomechanical because I want to do physical therapy in the end.
Okay.
So try to work that into physical therapy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, congratulations. The
Thank
two
you.
of you are graduating tonight.
Yes.
So congratulations to you guys. Big celebrations ahead.
Yes.
Enjoy your summer months. And we wish you both the best of luck as you pursue your educations, your big educations, moving on. And we hope to stay in touch. Chances are our sports division will continue to follow you and cover you as you move on because you'll still be here in the state of Ohio. So we look forward to seeing where you go with all of that. And we wish you guys the best. And now we want to take a second to talk to our friends from St. Thomas Aquinas. If you want to step up and we've got to drop the mic down a little bit. And St. Thomas Aquinas, graduation for them is next Wednesday. So we're a little less than a week away from the big day. And we're going to talk to Mira first, Mira Lombardi. First of all, what's really cool about these two students is that they're both lifelong Catholic school students and starting out at Regina Coeli here in Alliance.
Yes.
Yeah. So the last few weeks, I know you guys have been doing a ton of things from May Day to your New York City trip to Cedar Point.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the experience at the end of your senior year.
Okay. So I've never been to New York. So when I heard that we were going to New York for our senior trip, I was so excited.
Ooh.
When we got there, the scenery is just, you got to go.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like pictures don't do enough justice. You have to be there in person. I love big cities. I'm actually going to Columbus for college. So I love big city life. So going there, I just felt like I was on vacation. We got to see a lot. We went to a Broadway show, which was really cool because I've never been to a Broadway show either. And I don't usually get into them, but going there was so fun. I literally loved it. I didn't even think I was going to like it, but I did. Just seeing everybody all going different places and just meeting new people. It was just amazing all the way around. I loved it.
So you're now a big city fan, or you always were?
I've always loved the city. I'm not much of a country type style girl, but I love the city. I love a big city. So yeah, I definitely want to go back this summer. It was great.
Yeah.
What musical did you guys see?
It was called Six.
Oh,
Six.
Yes, good.
Okay.
The Six Wives.
Yes.
Yes. That's a good one.
It was
That's
so
a good
cool,
one.
and they made it more of like a modern version. So
Yeah,
it's like it kept
new
you out.
music.
Yes,
Yeah,
the edge of your seat the whole time. It was great. It was great.
So
That was a good one.
Talk about what you enjoyed in your time at St. Thomas. What meant a lot to you? What is it you'll take with you also when you leave?
So like like you guys said, I've been going to a Catholic school since I was in kindergarten. I went to Regina Caeli. I feel like the biggest takeaway from going to a Catholic school is I've always been able to incorporate my religion, and life is busy, and I can't always make it to church, or you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I fall short, just with the lively things. And I just feel like going to school every day, I've still been able to incorporate God and make sure that, I'm staying focused on what I do believe in. I feel like that's my biggest takeaway. It's really kept me a true believer for sure. Wow. And not only that, but going to a Catholic school, at least at St. Thomas, it's much, much smaller than a school like McKinley or Glen Oak. And, a lot of people look at it like there's nothing there. But being in a smaller environment, honestly, I've met my closest friends. And as she said before, there's a personal bond between you and the teachers. You have that more downtime. If you need more help, you can go and, explain that to your teacher and kind of grow that bond. They know you personally. Like she said, you're not just a number. It's a face for sure.
Well, what is on the horizon for you next year? Where you mentioned Columbus, so I'm guessing maybe the
Ohio State University.
Nice.
Yes. I'm going to Ohio State. I'm planning on leaving the end of July to go move into an apartment with my best friend. And then, I'll be going to Ohio State. Do you want to know my major?
I do.
Okay. I'm majoring in biology on the pre-med track for neurosurgery.
Well, you kids are like all geniuses. I don't understand. Right? Neurosurgery?
Yes. I'm so excited.
You go, girl. I'm excited for you.
Now, what made you want to go down that path?
Well, okay. I've had a few major switches. I was I really was going for NICU nurse until last year. And I tell a lot of people this story, so I'll just I'll sum it up real quick. But I had a financial literacy class last year, and we had to take a personal test. And it was personal questions about myself, my parents, my friends, and the things I like to do. And it asked me a lot of deep personal questions. I'm like, why am I answering this for a financial literacy class? It didn't make sense. But then once I finished the test, it came back 2 days later, and it showed my top professions. And some of them were like a doctor, pediatric, psychologist. There was a bunch of other things, but neurosurgery was on there. I'm like, I honestly did not know in depth what that was either. So I looked into it, and I was reading about it, and, I just learned all I could. And I'm like, this is for me, for sure. I'm very interested in the way people think and getting to know people, but I never wanted to do something on the psychology track. But I feel like, why not do surgery like on the brain and on the spine and like see where tumors could be at, and like if it's hitting a certain nerve and that's why somebody has psychological issues or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was like my biggest, I don't know. It's just the things that I could see and experience. Neurosurgery just had me hooked. I grabbed it up, and that's what I'm planning on doing now. I'm going to pursue it.
I love that. And
sure.
I love that you've taken so much time to really think about what you feel is going to be a great fit for you and your personality. Sure. A lot of kids, I will say, will, you ask them what they're going to do after high school, and they're like, I don't know.
I get it.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
and it is okay. And I think that's okay.
It is okay.
Yeah,
I feel like going to school and at least knowing what you want to do, because there's a lot of kids that go that have an undeclared, but they don't know.
It lifts a little bit of weight off your shoulders for sure.
100%.
Just knowing that, like, this is what I want to do. I feel like now, once I get to college, I'm definitely gonna stick to it. I'm gonna be motivated because, I had this plan before I got there. You know? So yeah, for sure. I agree.
Well, I 100%. Wish you the best success. I can't wait.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, when maybe we can have you come back when she's Dr. Mira.
Yes, I'd love to come back.
That would be amazing.
Have fun at those football games.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I will. I actually get my free tickets here in about a month. Nice. Yes, I'm excited.
And everyone will be bothering you for them.
Yeah.
Right. I might be able to.
Are you going? Can I have your ticket?
Yeah. No, seriously. Yeah. No, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Next up, we're going to talk to Luca. Luca, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
That's good.
So tell us a little bit. We are a little less than a week away from graduation. How you feeling, first of all?
I'm pretty good about it. I can't wait to get out.
Kind of looking forward to it. Yeah.
I feel like I got chains over my chest. I'm almost out.
You're like, let me go.
Well, you're so close. Less than a week away. Luca, tell us a little bit about your experience these past couple of months, end of your senior year.
It's been crazy, you know. You don't think you're there until you're there. You're just like, you're walking up, you're like, oh, I'm not there. And then you're like, wow, I'm actually there right now.
Right. And it kind of hits. I mean,
it does.
You're like, holy crap.
It's like you get that wave of like happiness, but you're like also kind of like, man, like, I don't want this all to change. Like,
yeah, I totally get it.
That's because I mean, you're talking about, especially in your guys, both your schools, you're talking about people. Some of you guys have been friends since kindergarten, since grade school, and
I've known Mira since
literally grown up together. Yeah. And the thought, like you said, the thought of like, this is awesome. I'm about to start a whole new chapter of my life is such a great thing. But at the same time, like you say, you sit there and you go, well, darn, like all these people that I'm used to seeing every day of my life and hanging out with, like we're kind of going to go in our different directions a little bit. So I get the bittersweetness of it. It's an amazing feeling, and you guys should all be so excited. But I get looking back at some of those teachers you have good bonds with, or anyone, people just staff that work at the schools. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think it's the schedule shift too. Like you're so used to it and you're so comfortable, and like, you know, I mean, it's just going to be different, but it's an exciting kind of different. I will tell you that.
Yeah. It's like, I'm used to going there every single day for 12 years. And then literally in a week it's done. Like I'm not gonna have to walk through that door ever again.
I know we had a performance. It was the last time for our seniors. My kids go to Hoover, and it was the last time for the seniors to do this performance that is a tradition in our school district. And, you know, they were all acting like they were having the best time of their lives. And then the last night of the performance afterwards, like there were a lot of tears because it was like, oh crap. Like this is, we're done. We're never going to come back into this high school and just be here without having to stop at the office and get a visitor's pass. You know, like
definitely a weird feeling.
Yeah. It's that transitionary moment. But well, Luca, what are your plans for next year?
So I'm going to a school called Hondros College up in Cleveland to become a licensed real estate agent and building inspector.
Oh, like a building inspector.
I like it.
Nice.
Yes. I think it's awesome. And real estate is so much fun. I think you're going to enjoy that. Yeah.
I think it's something that I'll enjoy.
You can tell.
What made you want to go that route?
I don't know. I just feel like it was something that I was going to be good at and something that I knew that I would enjoy for the rest of my life, because who doesn't like just going to look at houses and telling people about them?
Right?
Yep.
It's true.
I used to go with my mom through the parade of homes all the time.
No, people love that.
Like, I'm never going to live here, but these houses are gorgeous.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like, no, I can tell just from talking to you. You'd be well suited for that. You're very well spoken, and
thank you very much.
So I think that's going to be amazing, and we wish you all of the best. And congratulations to all of you guys. Big milestone. Congratulations! And next Wednesday, you guys will make it official.
Yep.
So congratulations to you
guys.
Thank
you very much.
Yeah, we'll be rooting for you guys. Yeah.
Congratulations on being so driven. My Lord, man.
Oh my!
It's crazy.
I know, right?
Like everyone knew exactly
every single one of them
doing this, going here. I'm like, wow, I knew where I was going.
Yeah,
but I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And now look at us.
I know.
No, you guys, congratulations on everything. I'm glad you guys had a great experience. I'm glad you're getting to experience all this graduation stuff. Have fun at your grad parties. May all your guests bring you lots of money.
And have an amazing summer before you go through this change. Like, enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, really. Let it, just take it in.
Sleep in a little bit,
awesome. And remember, you don't have to take class before 10 a.m. Just remember that.
Not usually.
It's one of the things at college you have to figure out. Really, you're like, wait, I don't have to be here at 7?
No, you can sleep in.
That would be a good feeling.
Sometimes you don't even have to go every day of the week.
Yeah, load up your Tuesday and Thursday.
That's what my daughter did.
I did that a couple times. I loaded up. I took Tuesday and Thursday, and I was there all day. Like,
she's a full-time student, so.
And I had Monday, Friday, and I had a job, so I could work Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Yeah.
Had a good little system. Good little system, kids. Good little system.
Might have to try that one out.
There you go. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Students from St. Thomas Aquinas and, of course, Canton Central Catholic here on today's Hit Music Q92. That part of Reddit I was saying, it's the Am I an A-hole for? Listen to this one. This person wants to know if they're an a-hole because of his fiance. His fiance, 30-year-old groom, sparked a debate in Reddit's Am I an A-hole forum, revealing that his fiance plans to wear her late husband's wedding ring on a chain around her neck for their upcoming wedding. She was married to a man named Tyler, who died in a car accident 5 years ago, while the groom has been very supportive of her grief. That includes visits to Tyler's grave and keeping a box of his belongings. He admitted feeling uncomfortable with his ring being present at their ceremony. Emily said the ring is just a quiet tribute and a part of her story, symbolizing the journey that brought her to this new chapter. But the groom told her it made him feel like he was sharing the most important day of his life with someone who isn't there, and like he was second place. She said she's not choosing Tyler over him, but believes grief is something that you carry, not leave behind. Reddit commenters sided with the arguing that while honoring the past is valid, a wedding should be solely about the new couple's relationship and future. So in the comments section, I guess, mostly they were on his side. That's interesting. Would I be uncomfortable? It would bother me. If I'm being totally honest, and ego, I guess. I don't know if that'd be ego.
Why would it bother you? Because you're competing with someone who's deceased?
It would just be like...
There was love there at one point.
I know, but I'd be lying to you if I'd say it wouldn't bother.
And it was ripped away. Rug was pulled out from underneath her feet. And he knew what he was signing up for when he put a ring on it. She was a widow.
She was.
See, I'm on her side.
Yeah. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying I would.
I shouldn't say I'm on her side. I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. I don't, with or without around her neck, I don't know why that matters as much. I could see it more like I can say like I'm on her side about having like going and taking care of this grave and like all that kind of stuff. I think it's totally normal.
Even keeping some things.
I don't know what the ring, you see what I'm saying? What the symbolism is of wearing that ring down the aisle for the second time would be on her end. That I would have to understand more about.
That's the thing. I wouldn't even bother me that she kept it, but like, why does it need to be
on you on our wedding day?
Yeah, that's where I'm like, yeah, if I'm being honest, really honest, and not just trying to say what I want people, to be. It would bother me. Would I probably pitch a fit or say anything? No, because I'm a little bitch. But I mean, I'm sorry. That would. If I'm being honest, I'd be like, what? It would bother me.
Yeah,
that's all I could say. It would bother me. Jake.
100% it would bother me.
Why?
I have no real reason. I probably shouldn't. Like, I think she has every right to, but like, it just self-esteem. And like, I feel like it would be hard not to bother you. Like, but
you're competing with someone who's not here.
I understand that, and it just doesn't really matter in our brains.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's say you're in this deep like relationship, and you're talking about if something had happened to either one of you. Would you want your spouse? Would you want Jamie to carry on the love that she shared with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't. I'd want her to be happy. I'd want her to live her life. And if
she's saying that what's making her happy is to be able to carry you with her through the rest of her life, that includes another wedding.
I would tell her not to do that to the next. I was like, don't do that to the poor guy. If I was dying, I'd be like, don't do that to the poor guy. Don't do it to him. Just, I know you love me. I know you love me till the day I died. I know you don't need to do that. You're not disrespecting me by moving on. You're not disrespecting my memory by moving on. I can't expect you to live your life alone because life took me away from you.
Yeah.
I do not, you know what I mean? You don't owe me that. You gave me your heart. You gave me your love. You gave me your life. You know what I mean? You don't owe me a tribute. You know what I mean? You move on.
It's not even that, though. It's not even that it's a tribute. Do you guys not understand that she really misses him? And while she was lucky enough to find somebody else and fall in love with somebody else, I think it is possible in this situation to love two people at once.
It is, and I understand. That's why I have no right to feel the way that I do, but I would upset me.
Yeah.
Like, I totally get it.
I mean, I appreciate you guys being honest about that.
Yeah, like I know someone's probably like, oh, you're an idiot. I'm like, all right, but that's just how I feel. I can't, I'm not going to lie and pretend like that'd be awesome. I'd be like, yes. It would bother me. I don't know. Let me see. Text.
Call now to win a pair of kayaks with Stark Parks and Q92.
There's the cue to call. Told you it was coming, everybody. Very simple. Would you like to win a pair of kayaks with our friends at Stark Parks? We're giving them away a week from today. Become a finalist right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. Q92, hello, who is this?
Hey, this is Chris.
Hey, Chris, where are you calling from?
New Philadelphia.
All right, Chris, you're caller number 10. You're now a finalist.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Chris.
That's great.
You're now in the running. You could be hitting the water in a pair of kayaks just in time for summer. Powered by our friends at Stark Parks, your summer fun destination. Tell everybody your favorite station making you a finalist.
Q92.
All right, there you go, Chris. Congratulations. You are a finalist now as well. But we got one more finalist to get before we get out of here. For everyone that went over to the live video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and X, click the like button in the comments section. You put the sun emoji. You did it, hoping you'd become a finalist for this awesome contest. Lauren, time to figure out who it is. Who is going to be our finalist?
Our finalist today is Zachary Schneider.
Zach Schneider, congratulations. You are now a finalist. You might get the phone call from us a week from today that you've won 2 kayaks from our friends at Stark Parks. More chances coming up with Nicolina, who's in here next. To become a finalist, listen for the cue to call. We'll have more chances for you tomorrow. Fun show tomorrow when we get back with you. First of all, it'll be Friday when you hear us again.
Yeah.
Second of all, we'll be starting a Memorial Day back in the day weekend at 5:30 when we start tomorrow morning.
And starting at 3 o'clock, you can catch us at the Ribs Burnoff at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Nicolina, your midday diva, will be out there tomorrow night from 3 until 8. And then you'll be able to catch Christian and I down there from 2 to 5. And Sam Berkman from our sister station from 5 to 8. And on Sunday, Sam will be back there again from 12:30 to 4:30. So this weekend is going to be so amazing at the Pro Football Hall of Fame Ribs Burnoff. Great way to celebrate the Memorial Day weekend. Fireworks for the family Sunday night at 9:30 to round out the whole weekend out. I mean, it's just going to be a great weekend. So make sure you stop down, say hello if you see us. We appreciate you, and we always love seeing our listeners.
Absolutely. That's going to do it for us. Like I said, Nicolina's in here next. Thank you, everyone that had us on the radio today. If you're listening on our website, Q92radio.com, or if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, we appreciate you. Again, we'll be back tomorrow morning. Can't wait to talk to you then. Have a great day. It's Kesha T. Payne. Yippee-ki-yay, Jake.
Love you. Bye.
Q92.